Walmart quietly pulled 14 survival items from store shelves, and most people had no idea it was happening. Preppers already cleared what was left. Here is exactly what disappeared, why each one matters, and what to do before prices spike online. Number 1. Freeze-dried food storage buckets. Number 1 is freeze-dried food storage buckets. Brands like Augason, Farms, and Mountain House were staples in the Walmart emergency food aisle for years. They are now either gone from in-store shelves entirely or reduced to a skeleton selection in most locations. These buckets carry a verified shelf life of 25 or more years when properly sealed and stored away from heat and humidity. The reason preppers prioritize them is straightforward. When a crisis hits, shelf-stable meals that require nothing but water to prepare become one of the most valuable things you can own. Once they disappear from stores, online prices climb and they stay there. Number 2, Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. Number 2 is Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. These two items together form the foundation of serious long-term dry food storage. You seal rice, beans, flour, oats, and other dry goods into Mylar bags, drop in an oxygen absorber, heat seal the top, and you have food capable of lasting 25 or more years in stable conditions. Without oxygen absorbers, even sealed bags allow slow oxidation that dramatically shortens shelf life. Walmart carried both as a combined emergency prep product for years. That listing has been quietly removed from most store locations. And number 3, hand crank emergency radios. Number 3 is hand crank emergency radios. When the power grid fails and cell towers lose their backup power supply, your phone becomes useless. A hand crank or solar-powered emergency radio is one of the only remaining ways to receive NOAA weather alerts, government emergency broadcasts, and real information about what is happening around you. FEMA officially lists a battery or hand-powered radio as a core emergency kit item. Walmart stocked solid options across their electronics and emergency sections. Most locations have now cleared that inventory and are not reordering. Number 4, water purification tablets. Number 4 is water purification tablets. Iodine and chlorine-based tablets have been a standard emergency prep item for decades and are recommended by both FEMA and the CDC as part of any basic emergency water plan. They are small, lightweight, inexpensive, and capable of making biologically contaminated water drinkable within 30 minutes. No electricity, no pump, no equipment required. They are also lightweight enough to belong in every vehicle, every go bag, and every emergency kit you own. Walmart's emergency water section has been shrinking for months, and purification tablets are consistently among the first to disappear when floor space gets reallocated. Number 5. Portable water filters. Number 5 is portable water filters. Products like the Sawyer Squeeze and Life Straw were available in Walmart's camping and outdoor section and serve equally well as genuine emergency tools. A quality personal filter can process tens of thousands of gallons before needing replacement and can make standing water, creek water, or collected rainwater safe to drink with no chemicals required. These have now been pulled from a significant number of store locations with no visible restocking plan. Number 6. Propane and butane fuel canisters. And number 6 is propane and butane fuel canisters for portable camp stoves. Most people do not think about this one until the power has been out for 48 hours and they're trying to figure out how to heat food or boil water. If you cannot cook, your stored food options collapse quickly to cold canned goods. Walmart has been reducing their portable fuel canister selection to only the largest mass market sizes, eliminating the smaller, more portable options that fit emergency bags and compact camp stoves. Number 7, ferro rods and fire starter kits. And number 7 is ferro rods and fire starter kits. A ferro rod produces sparks at temperatures around 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit and works reliably when wet, cold, or at altitude. Lighters fail in the cold. Matches fail when wet. A ferro rod does neither, which is why they are standard in military survival kits around the world. Walmart's outdoor camping section used to carry several solid options at accessible price points. Most locations have now cleared that category down to one poor quality option or nothing. Number 8. Emergency Mylar thermal blankets. Number 8 is emergency Mylar thermal blankets. These reflect up to 90% of body heat back to the person using them, weigh almost nothing, and fold down smaller than a deck of cards. Hypothermia can begin within hours in cold and wet conditions, and these blankets are often the difference between a survivable night and one that is not. They are standard in search and rescue kits and disaster response gear worldwide because they genuinely work. Walmart used to sell multi packs of these in both the camping and emergency sections. Most stores now carry none. Number 9, N95 and KN95 respirator masks. Number 9 is N95 and KN95 respirator masks. Most people associate these only with illness, but their emergency value extends much further. In a wildfire, a chemical spill, a dust storm, or any scenario involving heavy smoke or airborne debris, a properly fitted N95 is critical protective equipment. The CDC classifies N95 respirators as the gold standard in airborne particle filtration. Walmart stocked reasonable quantities of these after the pandemic. Most locations have now wound down that inventory entirely with no visible restocking plan. Number 10. Long burn emergency candles. Number 10 is long burn emergency candles designed to last 50 to 100 hours, not decorative candles. During an extended blackout, flashlight batteries run out, headlamp batteries run out, and power banks run dry. A quality emergency candle keeps burning. They produce enough light to navigate and read by, and enough ambient warmth to make a meaningful difference in a cold room during a winter outage. Walmart has discontinued dedicated emergency candle products in most stores, leaving only short-burn decorative options that fail after a few hours. Number 11, 550 paracord. Number 11 is 550 paracord. A 100-foot spool of genuine military spec 550 paracord has more practical emergency uses than most people consider until they need one. Shelter building, lashing gear to a pack or vehicle, improvising a tourniquet, hanging food stores away from animals at a campsite, creating a perimeter trip line for early warning. The applications are extensive and genuinely useful. Walmart stocked this in their outdoor section and has since replaced it with decorative braided rope that serves none of those purposes. Number 12, manual can openers. Number 12 is manual can openers. If your emergency food plan relies heavily on canned goods, which most plans do, and you lose power for a week, your electric can opener is worthless. Good quality manual openers built to last have been removed from most Walmart locations and replaced by cheap versions that fail after a few uses or pulled from the aisle entirely. It is one of those items that never feels urgent until the moment you need it, and by then, it is already too late to go find one. Number 13. First aid trauma supplies. Number 13 is first aid trauma supplies. Not basic bandage kits, but genuine trauma equipment. Tourniquets, hemostatic gauze, pressure bandages, and wound packing materials are the items that keep people alive when emergency services are hours away or unavailable. The American College of Surgeons' Stop the Bleed campaign recommends exactly these supplies for every household for this reason. Walmart briefly expanded into this category. That expansion has been reversed, and the first aid section has returned to basics, leaving a real gap. Number 14. Large rigid water storage containers. Number 14 is large rigid water storage containers, specifically stackable 5 and 7 gallon containers built for long-term water storage. FEMA recommends 1 gallon of water per person per day for a minimum of 3 days, but experienced preppers plan for 2 weeks at minimum. The durable, food-grade, BPA-free containers that made that kind of storage practical and space-efficient used to be a standard Walmart product in their outdoor and emergency prep sections. Most locations have not stocked them for months. Every item on this list has an alternative source online right now, but that window closes fast. Check your inventory against this list and fill the gaps before prices move. Subscribe for the next video on where to source each one. Comment below with which you are tracking down first.